thumbnail, my hair is sticking out. I look like a wild woman. Come on in. Let's chat while I twist my hair. Okay? Give it a little H2O, better known as water. I want to watch a nice comedy movie so I can laugh. Y'all know laughing is a good medicine, right? Hello, who's here? Please give this video a thumbs up. I'm trying to get this hair twisted. And put some water on my ends. Trying to get in these same parts I had it in so I will not have to part it anymore. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had Carter's eat up. I mean, I had her live up. So if you hear that, that's what's in there. I should have got me some water before I sat down. Let me tell my friend I'm live. Gotta find something for dinner tonight, y'all. We had meatloaf yesterday, so let me see. Okay. Let me get back to, I got this at Dollar Tree the other day, y'all. So I'm gonna try it out. It works. Oh, I love it. Aww. Well, let me get back to what I'm doing because I do not want to part. Trying to use these same parts. Come on, y'all, so you can ask me some questions. Oh boy. Okay. Hello. Come on in while I twist my hair. As the title says, ask me some questions. Nothing very personal, because I will not answer anything I feel is too personal. Y'all love this water bottle. My daughter gave it to me. And it gives you a nice little mist. I do not love doing my hair, y'all. I'm sorry. But I think I'm making my pieces too big. But anyway, they're going to have to be like this. This is a job for Superman. My arms are already tired. Whew. So I should have did this last night, but I didn't. So now I got to deal with it. But James Brown said, I got to deal with you. Got to deal with you. I don't know karate, but I know crazy. Hey, James Brown. The big payback. My mom is 93. She loved James Brown, y'all. And the big payback is her favorite all-time James Brown song. I'm trying to sit back so I can sit with my legs crossed, cause I'm like Shanae, cause I'm a lady. I watch too much prime time, though. But anyway, y'all coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. If my granddaughter were here, I would have some help. I didn't want to park, but I'm going to have to park because someone coming over to the other side. Let's see. Tina Detainer didn't finish out with my comb. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm trying not to get my heart too big. Don't matter, I'm going to wash it this weekend anyway, so. Y'all know as a child, when my mom used to comb my hair, I cried. I did not like getting my hair combed. I still don't like getting my hair combed. I know I'm messing up my part, but I don't know karate, but I know karate. Well, at least my hair's growing, so I'm happy about that. Because I cut it in when I went to a funeral the other day. My cousin's dad died, and I went to the funeral. And put my hair in many twists, and when I go somewhere like the church or whatever, I just take the twists out and don't separate them. Well, how about people thought I had on a wig? And I saw one of my cousins. I said, how you like that I cut my hair? She said, I thought you had on a wig. She asked her mom. She said, don't the hair look like a wig? Her mom said, yeah, that's not a wig. I said, no, it's not a wig. It's my real hair. So all I'm applying to my hair today is water. But anyway, come on in, y'all. Don't make me stay here and talk to myself now. But y'all know that's a job I'm good at, right? What Christopher Williams, when I tell y'all Christopher Williams said, he talked to himself because he had no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. Well, you know what they say, it's okay. Hello, Redbird, how are you? What's up in VA? You know, I upload videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I said, I'll go live. Help me gain some hours. I'm almost at 10K hours. So I'm getting on up there. Oh, yes, good here too. Yeah, that's my mama favorite song. And me and my husband listened to it one day. And, you know, some of James Brown, let's face it, some of his songs, he made good songs. But if you don't really have an ear for music, you won't know what the devil he's saying, right? So me and my husband listened to it in the car and in his truck. And when he got to the part said, if I don't get you, then Papa can. Well, my husband thought he said something else. So what I did, I found a video that had the lyrics and I showed it to my husband. Because, you know, James Brown, you got to really be listening because some of his stuff, everything just run together just like a run-on sentence. But, you know, it got to be. I have a brother. Well, you know, I had 8 brothers, but one of my little brothers, we call him Red. And But he would dance, and he would put his fingers, one finger in the front like this, or one finger in the back, and he'll get working them in front of him. And they said, Red, what's that dance you doing? He said, I'm doing a mule. That's who. Tell you, my brothers and sisters are characters. And he's still little. He about 62 years old and look like he 12. But got a question you want? Like I said on the title, you want to ask me a question? Ask me a question, but nothing too personal. Yeah, he would do that. The other day when they dedicated that road marker to my great grandpa, I went to pick up my mom from the assisted living where she, lives. And we got talking about different stuff, and she was talking about Larry doing the mule. That's who. Well, his name is Larry. We call him Red. He was. We call him Red because, well, he's red, and we have a we had an uncle that they called Cracker Jack. That was his nickname, and everybody said my brother Larry looked like Uncle Cracker Jack. Well, I don't think I ever knew Uncle Cracker Jack real name. They said they called him Cracker Jack because he was red and had reddish blonde hair, so they called him Cracker Jack. So my brother, we just start calling him Red. My grandma said, my grandma said, my little red boy. But he always been little and teeny. He just turned 62. And my other brother, well, one of my other brothers was born on his birthday, was born on Red's birthday. I need, I have so many fond memories and things that, like that, I should put it in a book of memoirs and stuff, you know, but sometimes when you're thinking of stuff like that, it'll cause you to think of some not so pleasant things. Because one of my brothers, when he was 16, was riding his bicycle and was hit on the road by a drunk driver and killed. So I know some things that I remember because we, at my grandparents' house. And some things when you remember some pleasant thing will cause you to, remember some unpleasant things. So I guess that's life. And that song said, I never promise you a rose garden. See, life is like that. You know, life is gonna have some ups and some downs. You gotta take the bitter with the sweet. So, in a way. So now a new dance, Redbird. You can do the mule. That's it. Look, a lot of my brothers and sisters are small. Now I have a sister that I'm 8 years older than she is, and everybody thinks she and Red were twins. She about we would tell them say one for a few wrinkles in y'all face. Everybody think y'all 12, 13. But my second oldest granddaughter, um, she'll be 21 in November. She'll be 21 in November, and she looked like she's 12. She's in the Air Force. She have 2 college degrees, so she went to the Air Force. So she's a linguist, and she's learning. She came home last month for a week or two. I can't remember, but anyway, she said now she's learning Arabic, and she's getting top secret. So she'll be like an interpreter, and everybody like they're not gonna take in consideration nothing you said. They're gonna think you're a little child. She said, as long as they pay me for. I told her, I said, when she came home, I said, I hugged and kissed her, told her I missed her and how much I loved her and everything. Then I said, thanks for your service. She said, for what? I ain't done nothing. I said, well, you deaf. They need you. They're going to call you. So she, the day before we got there, they were saying she was talking and she was, speaking some Arabic for 'em. Yeah, Redbird, sometimes the good things will cause you to remember some not so good things. My second oldest brother, his nickname was Fruitcake, right? And yes, especially when you don't do all that junk, you don't put all that mess in your system, and because when I tell people I'm 68 years old, they don't believe me, you know. Oh well. But my brother Fruitcake, they said he used to tell my everyone, my grandfather, my paternal excuse me, my paternal grandfather, he raised hogs, he had farms and stuff, and everything. And my brother Fruitcake used to tell people he had a pig that he got so fat that he popped out his mess. Mama said he would tell that story. Then, so one of my aunts was drinking coffee, and Fruitcake asked her for some coffee. Says he's asked aunt, I'm not gonna give her name because I know family watch my video. And he said, you know, Auntie, he asked her, so give me some of your coffee. And she said, baby, coffee make you black. So he said, that's why you so black? Out of the mouths of babes. I didn't make it up. God rest his soul. My brother Fruitcake, he was a character. My great grandpa and my uncles and stuff used to call him Dindy Man because we all know he lied like Donald Trump. He lied like a rug, you know, he lied like a dog, what they would say. So he would get lied and he would want somebody else to be a witness to it. And he would say, didn't the man? Like, didn't I man? But, in the country, all your words run together. Didn't the man? Didn't I man turn out to be one word, didn't the man? So anyway, my great grandpa, my uncles and stuff used to call him didn't the man. So he had two nicknames. You mentioned cleaning up. I got to finish. Oh, I did put something in the dryer. They must be done. Oh well, they'll wait. They ain't going nowhere. But if you got a question you want to ask me, hey, bombs away. Well, you know what I mean. I made a T-shirt. Listen, I made a T-shirt that said, "Someone need to do something with eczema and President Trump." Now I'm gonna substitute where eczema is and put cancer. I hate when stuff keep popping up on my computer. I got my grandson to put something on my computer, but I think it's giving me a whole lot of spam and stuff, so I'm gonna delete it off. Don't want no single strand knots. My mom said I used to loathe getting my hair done. She said I cried. You know what? I'm almost ready to cry now. And I'm doing it myself. Oh, I do not like doing my hair. Even when my hair was perm, hated it. But no, women go through a lot of things trying to be beautiful. This is an undertaking I should have did last night, but after I made dinner, I made a slamming meatloaf, let me tell you. My husband was talking about how good it was. We had meatloaf, corn and beans, and I gave him some applesauce on the side. I was gonna make some mashed potato, but y'all know what? I cook every darn day. Very seldom we eat a sandwich unless we catch a sandwich for, lunch or something like that. But my grandson, he works, and hopefully, Lord's willing, he'll get back into college January. So he worked, and my granddaughter go to school. My daughter works. So, hello, killer whale. So I laugh for them to have, a nice hot dinner, you know, and then maybe one night we out said we're gonna have a salad. But that didn't happen last week. I cooked every night last week. How are you, killer whale? What's up? Thank you for joining my live. Thanks for the thumbs up. I was just telling. Okay. Hats off to you, Red Bear. He like your name. The college my grandson was going to, University of Louisville. Um, the Cardinal, I guess it what they call it, mascot or whatever. Well, anyway, Cardinal was so. Anybody got a question they want to ask me? Well, thank you, Killer Whale. Thank you for being here. But as the title, I said, ask me some question, but nothing too personal. Y'all see, I'm struggling trying to do this hair and trying to see this the chat for these reading glasses. So ask me a question. Red Bear had been in a few of my lives, so if you ask a question, Killer Whale, Red Bear may know the answer. Yes, I am retired. Um, at first, I was working as a secretary bookkeeper for a small credit union a few years ago. I have a degree in business, so I have worked at places like Roses, and then I opened an in-home childcare and did that for about 25 years, raising other people's children. And I just closed my daycare 2012. So I was busy helping other people with their children. So I hate to twist my hair when I know I left out a piece. I was helping other people with their children up until 6 years ago. Yes, you know, that's a job. It could, yeah, my knees couldn't take it no more. So I had to let it go. And I had a waiting list. I was 5 star. I had the highest rating North Carolina gave. My child care was 5 star, nationally accredited. So my child care was accredited just like these schools in North Carolina. So I had a wait. That's enough. My knees couldn't take it anymore. My knees are shot. Now I'm having trouble with my hip. I don't know what's going on with my connection. Hey V, how are you? I'm sitting here trying to twist this hair. I'm trying to use the same parts I had. Look, you saw the title, right? Ask me a question. Ask me a question and nothing too personal. Put some water on my hands. This is a job for Superman. Oh, Mighty Mouse. Here he comes to save the day. That means the Mighty Mouse is on his way. Well, three pieces down. Thank you, V. I might let the front stay like this. I might not do the front till later. I'm gonna be out of water after a while. So, Killer Whale, what did you retire from? Yeah, I have raised other people's children. Some of them I still keep up with right now. V, how was your weekend? This is wearing my arms out, y'all. But I gotta do it. Oh, I haven't even been live 30 minutes yet. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, it's warm out. Excuse me. It's warm outside. I don't know what the temperature is because I haven't been out there. My husband carried my daughter's dog out this morning, so I didn't go out there. I got my coffee. I heard the bus when my granddaughter got on the bus, and I knew my grandson had to go to work. So I got up at 8:20. Got no, a little better than 8. Oh, well, that's good. Killer whale. Yeah, I had to stop because my knees were gone. You never drove a cab, but you bossed it. You remember that show Taxi? Excuse me. But Danny DeVito the dispatcher on that show? V, do you remember Taxi? I think it was called Taxi. I'm gonna have to go fill my water. Yeah, it was funny. Danny DeVito, he's a riot. I should have my little brush in here. You know, the old shows were the best. I don't know what some of the crap they got now. They'll stop making the old shows so they can make other stuff that don't have any content, no good content. My husband and I got to go and take his brother um, somewhere tomorrow, so I wanted my hair to be presentable. Because if I go, I just put my bonnet on and go to bed, my hair gonna be scattered everywhere. So I thought yeah, those old shows, Taxi. Let's see, what's some other comedies? Taxi, Good Times. Anybody remember the Bob Newhart show? Y'all remember that show? This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. He had two brothers named Daryl. Yeah, Friends, Sanford and Son. That's the show. And don't forget Martin. Yeah. Oh, Killer Whale. Yes. Carbon. Oh yes, Carbonette. The Jeffersons. I used to love to watch the comedies and the westerns. You know, 'cause that's what I grew up. You know, 'cause the shows back then, the whole family could sit and watch. There wasn't any profanity, no calling anyone out of their name. You know, people had more respect for one another. Yeah, Carol Burnett was funny. And Tim Conway, y'all remember him on the Carol Burnett show. You remember when he played the little short man? Or when Carol Burnett played Mrs. O'Wig and she was, I guess her title was secretary, but I don't think she never knew to do anything, poor thing. And her little tight skirt. V, I want this hair bouncing and behaving now. Yeah, the good old days. The TV shows back then were just like the music, you know. The music back then was the best. The TV shows. And Red Skelton, don't forget him. Oh, Danny Thomas. Y'all remember the Danny Thomas show? Oh, I love Danny Thomas. And that girl. I found that girl on my Fire Stick, and I had watched a few seasons. But I love looking at the old shows like that, you know, like the Brady Bunch and that girl. That's right. You watch those shows. You watch the clothes they wore, the way the houses. Everybody was minimalist. See, some words I can't say it, my partials. And I told you I'm gonna do a live one day where I'm not gonna have my teeth in. What you see is what you're gonna get. And and to see the way they and Diane Curl just died. Remember her show Julia? Oh, I used to watch that show. Even now I get it on it come on the Aspire Network, and I used to watch it, and I can still get it. But Red Skelton, I got some VHS with Red Skelton, stuff like that. So I'm still on the hunt for Pippi Longstocking. I'm gonna find one too. My daughter will probably look on Amazon and she'll find some on Amazon. That's probably what I have for Christmas. When I open a gift, I know there's going to be a Pippi Longstocking in it. Because my daughter heard me talk about it too much. And I know sometimes she said, she'll probably think to herself, Mama don't never get tired of looking for a Pippi Longstocking. I see now, in order for a comedian, oh, and I used to love Sinbad. He had that show. He was funny without using profanity. His comedy, his stand-up comedy routine. Oh, I loved him. I think I might be the only one around here that likes Sinbad. Didn't Ray J play his son? But now I don't have any favorite shows because actually there's I don't watch um every now and then I watch Power with my husband. But there's not any TV. Hold on a minute, y'all. Yeah. What you want, Bree? Hold up, y'all. I gotta run to the school and pick up my granddaughter, y'all. So, V, you think you can hold things down till I get back? Keep everybody company. The school is right up the street. I'll go and get her because I want her to get here and clean her room. I don't mind going and get her if I put her to work. She gonna wish she had stayed us. But she get out of school early, but she gonna wish she had a walk. They'll put her getting here later. So B, I'm gonna run pick up my granddaughter, and everybody stay put. Probably won't be gone anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, got it, V? Let me know if you got it. Hey, Mom. Oh, I love what's happening. Oh, Mom, that was one of my favorite. Wasn't Dia right? But everybody stay put. Mom, don't go anywhere. V gonna keep y'all company. I have to run up the street, pick up my granddaughter from school. Okay, just stay right there. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get Bree, Hank. Huh? Yeah, I was on live. I told my moderator on my live. I told you it rained, that's why I was picking her up. Sorry, y'all. I had to go pick up my granddaughter. She could walk home, but it started to rain, so don't want to walk. Hello, let's see who I missed. Let me go back. Let's see. Who did I miss? Oh, yes, I love the Jackson 5. Hello, Ms. Latasha Loves Journey, and I'm back. Thank you, V, for holding down for. Yeah, we need more shows that shows family values, you know, because a lot of time they're afraid to make shows like that, afraid they won't get the ratings. Yes, raining there. So good thing went to pick up my granddaughter because it started to rain before we could get back. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. And Miss Latasha Loves Journey, are you still here? Told you I'm trying to twist his hair. I ain't doing too hard of a job. So it's raining here now. I hate when I twist a piece of hair and a little bit of the other part is in it. But you know, listen to Marvin in my car, right? It probably won't rain too much here, just enough. You can probably go out there and still kick up dust. I know the dog is glad it rained. He got to come in the house. Need to clean my glasses, y'all. Told my granddaughter get up there and clean up her room. Oh yeah, Mahalia Jackson. Y'all remember in that show who sang that show, The Imitation of Life? Didn't Mahalia Jackson sing at the lady's funeral? That was one good movie. Who has seen that? An Imitation of Life. That girl treated her mama bad. She wanted to pass. She went around. I'm gonna be done with this in a little bit, y'all. I think I'm making my parts too big. Yeah. Y'all, who is this? Hello?
Hi, this is Alice.
See, I didn't let. I hate when those animated calls. I hang right up. But yeah, that was a good movie. That was a tearjerker. She went off passing herself as white. My mama went to the school to take her boots because it was raining. She didn't want nobody to know she was black. And there probably, y'all know what? There's probably people in the world just like that now, you know? Because I was looking at a video the other day, and there was some albino people in the video, and they said when they go somewhere and they put down that they're black, and people tell them, so no, put down white. And she said, no. She said, we're black. But her daughter don't go as black. Her daughter put down white. She said she told her daughter that she was black. But okay. I know before I get to that. Yeah, that's right, V. Because all we could do was work in somebody's kitchen, or clean up their house. The men did the dirty work. Like around in the yard and stuff like that. But I'm glad to be who I am. My granddaughter, she always said, "Grandma, you mix with everything." That's all right. I know who I am. Plus, I know who I am in Jesus. Yeah, that's my nationality, a child of God. Because, they didn't want us to do anything but manual labor. So that's where a lot of the songs come from. Because, Black people, they made songs about the misery they were going through, things that was happening and stuff. B, if you were here, I'll put you to work with this hair. Because my arms are getting tired. I'm trying to use my same parts, but I'm not having a. My husband had asked him Google something about the weather. She, she, that my grandson gave us that gave me that Google Assistant for Christmas, and my husband asked her a question. He said, he almost get in an argument with that Google Assistant. Yeah, but me too, V. That's right. That's the attitude to have. But did y'all see the other day where the president said he wanted to shoot the people at the border? When they told him he couldn't do that, he said, well, I will shoot him in the leg. And they said, you can't do that. Then he said, I'll have a moat and put alligators and snakes in it. He's just talking about murdering the people. They're trying to get to a better life. They're fleeing from um, gangs and stuff like that. Yeah, girl, I'm catching the devil. Cause especially trying to do this on the top where my arm got to be up like that. Yes, that's what our president said he wanted to do. And they told him, said, you can't do that, that's murder. He said, no, I shoot him in the leg. They said, even if you shoot him in the leg, you might end up shooting some in the abdomen. They could get infections and die. And they could die from you shooting them in the leg. That man, let me tell y'all something. That man, I keep touching my glasses and the oil from my hair is all in my glasses. But that man, he don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Empathy. That's the word. He don't have empathy. Yep, that's what he said. But I tell you what, when they finish him this, when they finished carrying him through the ringer with all this stuff and all another whistleblower done come out, he carried him to court so they couldn't get his tax. But the court told him he got to. So, you know, because all the other president and all the people that's running for president, they been gave their tax return. And all the stuff he's doing, he's showing his guilt, so they know he done something. This thing's got 2 pieces. He is Looney Tune City. I don't know what I'm gonna fix for dinner. But that man ain't right. Y'all know he ain't right. Okay. I probably got that one here, Mark. I'm not sure. No, I hear a symphony. No, I didn't know she used to sew that dressing. But I love listening to music too, Mark. I know that piece is too big. Yeah, V. I got some music right down. You say you like Jackson 5? How about little baby Michael? V, did he open a Pandora's box? I'm sure he didn't know who house he would come to. Mark, you have stepped in it. Because one of my favorite things is music. Yes, V tell him. He know who house he was coming in. I love music, any kind of music, long as swinging. Mark, that's right, V tell him. He know who house he was coming in. Like the thing that said when she picked up the snake and the snake bit her, and she said, "How could you bite me when I done bought you in, warmed you up?" And he said, "Well, you know I was a snake when you brought me in." Mark, if you don't know, finish it. Then you better ask somebody. I'm surrounded with all kinds of music. And you know what, V? As long as I don't send that box into Amazon, they haven't. They are dragging their feet, getting stuff out on the sales floor. And a lot of people complain that Amazon just dragging their feet. I don't know what they're doing. I did get an email saying it was received. It was, let me see, checked in. But I haven't got the email saying that, you know, they had put it out on the floor yet. Yeah, Mark, you don't step in it. My granddaughter told her to go upstairs and clear her room. But she gonna be down in this kitchen in a little bit. V, my brother called me this morning. No, last night. No, what, last night, this morning. He asked, y'all still selling music? I said, yeah. He said, I got to go clean out this garage and probably got some albums in it. I need to work on another box now so I can get some stuff out of here. This is fourth quarter. This is the selling season for Christmas. If I got any straggly pieces of hair hanging behind, guess what? They gonna just hang. I think is Mark gone? We must have scared him, V. Oh, looking at Jermaine Jackson, the way he got that stuff in his hair. Somebody need to tell him, now, Jermaine, that ain't the look you going for. Whoever close to him, his mama or Janet or somebody, get him because the boy gone. The child is gone. Somebody needs that, Jermaine. No, man. Somebody need, you know what? Somebody need to tell him. My grandma used to say, I'm gonna tell you in front so you won't be hurt behind. Somebody, and if he got a girlfriend, wife, or whatever, somebody should tell him. I know, V. Well, Mom, let me see, the last 207 when he made that last comment. So, and I guess when I left and somebody named Latasha, whatever came in, let's see, it says 4 in the chat. But anyway. Hello, Red Candles, etc. Thank you for stopping by. We're glad to have you. I think I might have had that one Meet the Temptation. But I don't think that was sold too good, Mark. I don't think that, well, good is not a word I'm looking for. I don't think that one sold too well. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's been a while, Rez. I've been here. I've been here. Just trying to twist his hair so I can get on with my day. I should have twisted before I went to bed last night, y'all. Y'all know sometimes we don't always do what we should do. Hindsight is 2020. But you know when you get that nail polish on your hand that you should have taken off. Well, this is getting caught in my hair. Well, we just sitting around talking about music. But I had put in the title, ask me question, nothing personal. So if anybody got a question they want to ask me, shoot. Like I say, anything too personal, I'm not answering. I don't know what I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight, y'all. But when I went to the funeral the other day, my aunt and her daughter thought my hair was a wig. Cause I had it, like this. And I asked my cousin, I said, "You see I cut my hair?" She said, "That's your hair." I thought it was a wig. Gospel music changed, Mark. Just like music has evolved over the time, the gospel music had to evolve because we want to get the young people. You know, we don't want anybody left behind. Young children, say like my 17-year-old daughter, granddaughter just picked up. They're not going to listen to Mahalia Jackson. They're not going to listen to the Swanee Quintet. They're not going to listen to the Nightingales. And I can see them listen to Andre Crouch because a lot of his is kind of upbeat. But they're not gonna they're not gonna and there had to be a way to get the young people, you know, because it took somebody like I guess Kirk Franklin, Mary, and the Jonathan McReynolds of the world, and what's some other one, the younger one, Travis Green. I love Travis Green's song, Intentional, and Isaac Curry and the Clark sisters. It's a lot of them. But see, the young people, they're not going to listen to that old music. They're not. So in order to get something, that could help, so we could listen to somebody our age can listen to the old music and feel the same thing the young people feel on Kirk Franklin. But it's just not going to cut it with them. So somebody had to make a change, maybe change a chord in the music or whatever to get things going another way. And I'm gonna tell you, some of my favorite in today's gospel is Fred Hammond or that Rance Allen. But Fred Hammond and Rance Allen are my favorite. And then Donald Lawrence. So the young people, there had to be something, you know, there had to be something as a way of attracting them to gospel music. So they gave gospel music just a little flair. They want the upbeat. They want upbeat music. And I love the Winans. Oh, BB Winans. I love his voice. Because if we didn't have other style gospel music, let me tell you, these young children are not going to listen to it. Now, when the Clark system made this, there was one song when my granddaughter was little, and the Clark sister made this song. I can't think of it. All my granddaughter loved that song. I can't think of what it is. Oh, the one they sing that says, "I like living this kind of life." I know she had to been, I guess she was maybe 8, 9. Oh, she loved that song. Yeah. Yeah, and let me tell you, I sell, like V told you, I sell music on Amazon. Gospel, I have some, I think I got the Swan Silvertone. I think I got, what's his name? Uh, Hawkins. What's his name? Last name Hawkins. Um, anyway, I can't think of his name, but I got some gospel, and that's one genre of music that does not sell. And I know I got some albums over there that the rank is terrible on Amazon. 'Cause Amazon sell by rank. The lower the rank, the better. Because when I first started selling on Amazon, I thought if the rank was high, that meant that, mm-mm. I'm talking about You Are My Sunshine. Yeah, but gospel music does not move. I even put some on eBay and it didn't move. So we had a yard sale and I sold, some stuff. And I had somebody come down and bought 600 albums that I had listed on Craigslist. So now I need to do that again because I know when my brother get what he's gonna get. Uh-oh, I know I'm gonna have just too many. Like I already got too many now. But I don't know. I think I got a mirror on a 12-inch single. But gospel music don't move unless it's something. Unless it's something I want to listen to, I don't buy it because it will sit and sit till the cows come home. I don't know what. My parts are getting some every kind of way. Yeah, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and start on this side. It's a job, but somebody gotta do it right. This piece goes back up here. But yeah, gospel music. I done messed my parts up, y'all. What you talking about? You are my sunshine, Mark. Oh, was that it? They were saying I like living this kind of life. Let me see. I like living this kind of life. I'm living a blessed life. That was it. I like living this kind of life. I'm living a blessed life. I can tell my troubles to get away. God gave me the power to make my day. I'm no longer walking, sinking sand. I'm just stay rested in my Father's hand. I'm blessed when I come and when I go. She said, every day they living in the overflow. Well, you know what? They raising a family. Karen's daughter, Kiara, she's singing. So I guess they were busy raising a family. I think they still perform, but I think they were busy raising a family and doing this movie. They did a movie. I don't know where. Well, I saw it here at home. I don't know how I found it or whatever. I don't know the name of it. And I'm thinking Dietrich Haddon might have been in that movie. I know Kiara was, and I think Karen was. I think it might have been something produced by Karen's husband. Yeah, I'm gonna have all this water down my back if I don't watch it. Yeah, I think they start raising a family and doing that. But let me tell you another good one. That J Moss. My daughter loves J Moss. That J Moss. My daughter loves J Moss. I know she had a personalized plate one time that said J Moss fan. I was good. Somebody can easily go somewhere and find you. V, I done messed up my part. It's all right. But they made their mark in music, when they were going. So I think they started so young, and I think they just need to have time to enjoy their family. Those that got children, the children are growing up and they won't spend some time with their husbands or whatever, you know. Because life is short. We need to spend all the time we can with our family. Because one day you're here, tomorrow not promised to any of us. So while we're here, we might as well do what we can. Yeah, but my granddaughter used to love that song. She would sing it, and I would put it on. I put the CD in my van, and it would be playing. And I had always put that song on repeat because she would always say that's her song. So, if that's what it takes to get the young people, we got to change. You know, the secular music didn't change for the better, but I think gospel music changed for the better because those that's coming after us, the Bible said they're a weak and wiser generation. So they have to have something that's going to spark their interest and hold their interest. Because now you got the young one like Zacardi Cortez or um, what's the other one name, y'all? The young men, Jonathan McReynolds, uh, Travis Green, like I mentioned before, Isaac Correa, and all those young ones. There's some more. So I don't know those young singers. If I hear a song, I ask my daughter who sing it, and she could tell me. Cause if I'm in my van, I'm listening to a CD, you know, and if I'm in my husband's truck, we listen to the news on Sirius Radio. So, when you get old, you listen to the news or watch the news, whatever. Yes. Or how they would react to Miss Rosetta's thought. I forgot what song she sang, but those pioneers, they blazed the trail for the young ones. So these young people, they got big shoes to fill. Cause you remember the Moss man, Maddie Moss. Was that J Moss mom and dad, or was that his uncle and aunt? I think there was, yeah, J Moss and Ken to the clock. So y'all didn't just see me spray all the water in my face, did you? But if you did, just pretend you didn't see it, okay? Now my daughter is 39 years old, and she loves the Clark sisters. She loves, like I said before, J Moss. Oh, she loves some J Moss. And I know she loves Travis Green and some others. But yeah. And be the other night, I got thinking about my dad and my mom loving Mom Mabel's. My daddy really loved it. They used to buy the albums. Okay, Mom. Yes, those pioneers, the ones that they had to step on the back of to get where they're going. And those pioneers, they went through some stuff, you know, because a lot of stuff they doing now, they, they didn't have back then, they didn't have all that freedom to go in these places. Some places that the pioneers went in to sing, even like some of the places that R&B went to, they went there to sing, but a lot of black people weren't going to the show because a lot of them they wasn't allowed to go to. So, well, my aim got right that time, big. It really got on the end that time. I'm gonna get my daughter to give me a blowout so I can do a length check. See how much my hair grows since I cut it all off. But V, I watched some Mom Mabel's the other night. She said she ain't want no old man. She said, she said, she about 14, 15, and she married an old man. He was older than his birthday. He was older than his mama. And she said when he died, they was like, don't say anything about the dead unless you can say something good. She said he did good. I sit and watch. That's why I was late getting up yesterday morning to get ready for church because I stayed up real late watching Mom Mabel. So I'm gonna have to watch Mom Mabel during the week. And my dad, he will order the album, Mom Mabel and Penny Markham and The wild man Steve. This is the wild man. Those 78s, they are real fragile. I don't have any 78s because they are just so fragile. Oh, yeah, she was a mess. Mom Mabel was a mess. She tell you she loved them young men. She said she wouldn't tell old man. She rather tell what she said. She, she rather tell an old man the distance than to tell. She rather tell a young man. I don't forget how she put it. And I heard her say it the other night. I think she said, let's see. She rather tell. I don't forget now. I don't think you could Google it. I haven't heard most of those old companies like that, those like that, a lot of times they didn't flourish that well, so they end up dissolving. And sometimes some of the other name companies bought those little companies. I know when I was with my grandma, they would let children come in the living room, and she had her records in there. Sometimes she would put Mahalia Jackson or somebody on. Let me see who this is. Hold on a minute, y'all. Okay. The Superman walking eating ice cream. I get my parts right, y'all. Man, I'm not doing such a hot job. So I'm using my computer as a mirror, y'all. What's some of the labels that the gospel music is on there? Time for their hair to get washed. I really catch the devil then. I think that piece too big. V, I know I shouldn't have bought that big container of ice cream. He'll walk and eat ice cream. He love vanilla ice cream. Yeah, the Mighty Clouds Joe on MCA. I think I got a Mighty Clouds of Joy album somewhere over there with my other stash. But you know, when you put a record on, like an album, and you're busy and you put two or three on at a time and you don't have to stop, you know, to go and change it. But music, TV shows, none of this stuff, you know, all the stuff, the good shows, you know, that we've been talking about, you know, young people don't know anything about that because they don't have that. This piece is too big. And it's gonna stay too big. I don't feel like fooling with it. I might hold it over. Wait. There's gonna be some more attached to that. Okay, here you go. I get it. Yeah, the Mighty, but I didn't know Mighty Clouds drove on MCA though. Yeah, V, I tell you, my youngest son's a pastor, right? What he do, he got so he'll sit down with his children, you know, whenever time permits, when they're not working or he's not, you know, at the church or something. And he'll sit down and watch classic TV with them. And I think that is nice, you know. Yeah, some of the little record labels that wasn't faring too well, some of the bigger name labels purchased them. V, I think I got this piece here too big, but oh, okay. Huh. Well, Mark, nice to have you here. You're a regular music encyclopedia. I appreciate that. You know, over time, a lot of stuff gets lost. You know, some traditions family used to have, they don't have anymore. People don't visit like they used to. One thing, people lives are going so fast. You know, they got microwave, they got the airplane. You know, things where that. You know how family used to take the station wagon, like you would see like on shows like Donna Reed or Fathers Knows Best, where they'll take the station wagon, take the family. Yeah, they would take the station wagon and load the children and the dog up in the station wagon and go on a nice little outing, you know, maybe have a picnic. I remember my mom and dad doing that when we were young. Well, we didn't have a dog, but But okay, which way is this going? I might have to leave this till I get to a mirror. There's one whole piece that didn't never really undo all the way. And you know what? A lot of family values got lost, in the wayside. A lot of things that family used to take for granted. Yeah, so a lot of family values, you know, are lost. I remember seeing Mitt Romney on TV saying that, that's how they used to do it, because people used to say about how he put his dog on top of the car in his carrier. But people don't understand. That's what he did. That with his family. He did the way he wanted to. Now all the stuff Donald Trump is doing. You mean tell me they don't find fault in Donald Trump? What Donald Trump doing? But they found fault in Mitt Romney putting his dog on top of the car when they went for a family vacation. I hate when I twist it the other way, B. It always come toward the front. My daddy used to take us in that old station wagon, and we would head out somewhere. Sometimes we didn't much know where we were going. We were just riding. And see, a lot of that is lost because now everybody in the family got to have a job to make it. Back in the day, the mother stayed home and reared the children. The father went to work, and that was the way it was. But now, children come home to empty houses, what they call a latchkey kid. Because there was time my kids were latchkey kids, because they would have to come home, and me and my husband was working. These twists, they ain't all the way out. My granddaughter probably gonna be coming down here in a minute. Yeah, yeah, and if you had a problem, they call home. They could always get somebody, you know. But time change. Stuff costs so much more. The cost of living is higher, you know. But all we can do is all we can do is all we can do. Come home from school to nice hot food, hot biscuits. No, I never heard of a fake live album. Oh, okay. Hmm. So that's really rare, huh? So how did they find out it was fake? Don't they have an applause button? Yeah, I knew the Bluebells were Patti LaBelle. When I love some Patti LaBelle too, y'all. That girl got pipes on her. That girl can sing. V, I done broke two pair of glasses this week, two of my reading glasses. I told my husband, it's a good thing I got get them from Dollar Tree. Because if I was paying more than that for them, I'd be hurt. Oh, okay. Hmm. I wonder how many, do you know how many copies it sold? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it is. It might be worth some money then. Hold on to it. You might have your little mini gold mine. Girl, I be done broke all them glasses by now. But I got plenty. I got a stash, so altogether I probably got about 15, 20 pair. V, did you see on TV that Diane Curl died? I had to put no more oils in. I got plenty of oil in my hair. My hand's so oily. Oh, okay. I need to order me some oil too, some lavender oil. I think it's lavender oil and jojoba oil that I need now. And all I need is a small. I don't need but a few drops of each one for what I'm gonna do. I've never seen any music by the Supremes or the Primates. Whoever got them, you know they're gonna hold on to them because they probably worth something by now. Now I have sold a record by the Doors. I got I think $400 for on Amazon. And who else was a good seller like that? I sold a Trouble Man that I got 229 for, and I sold What's Going On. I got 150 for. But those album had something special. I don't remember what it was because once it's sold, all I could say is show me the money. And put my glasses back on so I can see. I see it, but I can't. Oh no, you won't never find that now. All those that got them are holding on to them, you know. I don't know what's always come. I got my I got my grandson to put me something on my computer, and I'm getting pop-ups. I'm gonna have to go get him when he comes to take it off. My glasses got so much. Let me see, can I clean my glasses, y'all? I got so much grease in my hair and in my hand. These things had to be. I hope my granddaughter there clean out her room. I was watching something on TV the other night about Smokey Robinson, about how he ended up being Motown vice president and stuff. He wrote some good songs. V, did you ever used to watch the Donna Reed show, Father Knows Best? Look at how much more hair I got to go. V, hold on 1 minute. Yeah, I used to love Donna Reed, Father Knows Best, um, the Doris Day Show. Well, there were some others. But I used to love the watch. They were family shows. Leave It to Beaver and Dennis the Menace. Good old Mr. Wilson. Dennis was a character. Anything, anything he could get in, cause wherever Dennis was, you better know there was some chaos. You know that little boy. You can watch Julia on. Oh Lord, I used to watch it. I know I can find it on my Fire Stick. Cause I found that girl. But if you got a Fire Stick, just do a search. Or you might can find on Netflix. And I love her and Claudine too. I don't know which way my part's gonna go. Yeah, I love her. It's on the Aspire channel. Excuse me, hello. Demo, do anybody get those calls where they, I don't know, about the warranty of your car and all that kind of stuff? I got most of them blocked out, but I think it's two more. Yes, I love the Donna Reed show. I think I watch. I know you can get Julia on the Aspire network, but you could probably get, excuse me, you could probably get Donna Reed, Julia on Netflix. Or if you got a Fire Stick, do a search. I don't know where this is going. Yeah, and the whole family would sit down and watch together, you know. Now, yeah, girl, I hate them. And some of them, if you listen to the end, it will tell you what to do to not receive these calls. But all they do is start off with another number. They get another number and call you. I just hang up. And I wish people would have something else to do with their day than to bug people. Oh yes, we would too be. We would wait for the Wizard of Oz. We'd be scared to death. But and that's one of my favorite movies right now. Oh yes, yes. How could I forget the Wizard of Oz? Nope, they don't make them like they used to. That's right. It, you wouldn't watch it. You mess around and do something you ain't supposed to. And it would usually come on every year. When did y'all used to get it? We used to get it like in February. I think it was February. And I don't care how many times you see it, it's still like watching it the very first time. Yes. I like to watch it right now. I will watch it right now. I told my husband, I said, we're going to sit one day and watch some old movies. I know I want to see the Mac starring Mac Julian. Have you ever seen that? Oh, that was one of my favorite movies. And it didn't hurt that Max Julian was nice looking. He was easy on the eyes. Oh, I love that movie. My daughter, she used to like Drop Dead Fred. You ever seen that? Eh, that was a funny movie. I bought it and I made a copy of it and gave it to my son, and he watched it. He and his wife watched it with the kids. Get you some popcorn and tell the family we're gonna sit here and we're gonna watch some of the old movies. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna see how the ones that older than you, what we had to go through, how life was. You know, I got my granddaughter one time. They were here for vacation Bible school, and I was watching an old Annette Funicello movie with Frankie Avalon, and she was like, "Grandma, why are they on the beach with turtlenecks on?" I said, "Well, I guess this was a style back then." That's what I hate using these clips. My hair get hung in them. Oh, no problem. Oh, okay. But if I do like I used to do when I was doing my daughter's hair, if I had some hair like this that I couldn't get going nowhere, I made an afro puff out of it. Black women still do that. I will have an afro puff right here with braids all around it. Yes, Drop Dead Fred. I don't think my granddaughter upstairs, I don't think she had ever watched it. So we might sit and watch that one night. The thing of it is, they're watching TV on their phone, Netflix and stuff, and you can't drag them away from that stuff because they're watching those cartoons and stuff, you know, on their phone. See, that's a lot. That's one thing that got family. Family don't how to communicate anymore because everybody got a smartphone or an iPhone or something like that. So, like, you could be sitting in church and if you want to say something, if you want to say something, somebody sitting right next to you, all you got to do is text them. V, my daughter sung one of my favorite songs in church yesterday. Hezekiah Walker, it's more than that. Y'all need to wash his hair. I haven't put V. I done been a month and I haven't put rice water in my hair, and that's probably why I'm getting some shed. I probably need a trim. I was gonna get my daughter to trim it for me, but my daughter's scissor happy. She would cut all my dang hair off. I had to feel it, make sure I got it right. Yeah, Drop Dead Fred. And my daughter loved Punky Brewster too. I got Punky Brewster. I made some copies of that and gave her, because I know if she had kept my copy, it wouldn't have been no good because she would play them so much. Yeah, I told her one day, I said, I don't get you to clip my hair. She said, Mom, you know, I'm so happy. I changed my mind. Oh, who that made a song, Can I Change My Mind? Tyrone Davis. Baby, can I change my mind? I just want to change my mind. Some of these pieces, when I first started, I'm had to spray with some water, start out and redo it. See, I had the hardest time twisting my hair and getting it to stay twist tight to the root. It slide right back down. I didn't take anything out the freezer to fix for dinner. I know my husband wants fried chicken. I know he is. I don't want any fried chicken. Yeah, she would have all my hair cut off. I would look down on the floor and said, wonder where all that hair down there? And I would say, did you cut my hair? Did you trim it? Oh, Mama, you know I just gave you a trim. My granddaughter's supposed to be cleaning up her room, but I know she up there playing with that dog. See, I just twisted that one. And I'll wait till I get to the mirror. But that ain't coming out the way I want. I know when I was doing my daughter's hair, when she was little, if I couldn't get it right, I I would have braids all around here. She would end up with an afro puff. I'm using that screen for a mirror, y'all. My granddaughter ain't been downstairs since I bought her home. She's supposed to clean out her room. Because she knows she come down here and put it to work. My grandson learned the deal. Now she have two. If I see you down here, I'm sure gonna put you to work. So they make sure I don't see him. You know it's out of sight, out of mind. V, I used to cry like all get out when I was a child. My mom would comb my hair. I cried and I cried. Didn't stop her from combing it though. Yeah, she think I ain't on to her. I got to show her I'm smarter than what she give me credit for. She'll come down here. She'll probably wait because I took the sheets off my bed and washed them, and I'm gonna put them back up there because I ain't going there fighting at linen cloths for sheets. So she gonna wait till I get in the room because she know when I go in the room, don't care what I'm doing, the door is closed. So, uh-oh. Wait a minute. Let me read what. I don't know. Probably had something to do with Diana Ross. I can't tell you, child. V, when I go in the room and get to a mirror, I'm probably gonna be looking at a sight for sore eyes. I might just do it all coming this way. So when I take it out, that's the bus my daughter would have got on. But she get out of school early now because she took an SAT the other day. So please pray that she make a nice score so she can get into college of her choice. I know it's not going to be a problem. She's smart enough to get in any college. She want to go to school in Greenville. I hope that's where her brother will end up going. But you know, a lot of time brother and sister don't like to be going to the same college or anything like that. I don't know what's wrong with kids today. Thank you so much, Mark. Yeah, her brother took his SAT and he made a real high score, which I knew he would. I knew a lot of time my granddaughter, she'll hold back. And I told her, stop doing that. You know, don't give him, B, should I let this stay one piece? I break it into two pieces. What I'm trying to do, B, I'm trying to get it so when I take it apart, when I take it open, I won't have no part. And, you know, I might, if I end up making it a fro, you know, I won't have a part. But, so I think I'm going to do it like this for now. And if I have to come back to it later on, I just. Oh, yeah, I do. When I get it twisted V, I leave it until I get ready to go to church and I take it out Sunday morning. Because once I get it twisted, you know, I do it like I got braids. I took it a loose when I went to the funeral the other day. You know, if I'm going to church, you know, I'll take my hair, but if I'm just going to Bible study or something like that, you know, I don't. I did want to get a blowout so I can do a length check. Girl, you know, I don't like doing no hair. My daughter bought me some dye. She was gonna dye it all over. She had 3 appointments. She had to go to a gastro, what do you call it, gastro? I don't know, a doctor that worked with the stomach, a gastroenterologist. I think that's what they call them, because she having trouble with her stomach. So V, pray for her, you know, and then she had to go and do something else. So yeah, I broke that in two pieces. All I do once I get it twisted is just, you know, a couple of times a day spray it with water. Oh, I think we got one of those over there in my storage. If I thank you, Vic. If I go anywhere, I just take my tablet. But now I got a new phone. I just play my fashion game. Because there was at one time I had a lot of appointments. There were times when my husband had a whole lot of appointments. So I thank God that, you know, we don't go to the doctor like we used to. I got left from my family doctor. I think it's time for my 6 month checkup. And I hope we don't have to take that pneumonia shot but one time, because that thing hurt and your arm stays sore for a long time. I don't know which way. Because if I got my hair twisted, V, I can always wrap it up in a scarf, you know. So I thank you for reminding me of that the time. See there, I knew that could happen. I left a whole plug of hair out. Y'all can get my daughter to do me a blowout so I can do a length check. I think he had grown a lot. What in the world can I make for dinner? I ain't gonna say it out loud, cause my husband gonna say, "Want me to take some chicken out?" I want a friend. I hate fried chicken, y'all. I hate fried chicken with a passion. I say it too loud. You know how they have selective hearing. He won't hear a whole lot of stuff. Let me be talking to somebody else. He'll hear it. But let me be talking to him. He won't. See, that piece of hair got left out somewhere. It might end up staying out. Yeah, she's up there on the phone. I heard her. That's all right. Wait till mom get off from work. What Tootie used to say on Facts of Life. Oh, that was another good show, Facts of Life. Oh, you in trouble. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't want to take it no more. They always ask me, do I want a flu shot? Flu shot. I told them, no, I don't want no flu shot. I never had a flu shot in my life, y'all. Now I done got this old. And I keep telling my doctor, you see, I'm not going to take it. Please start asking me. Well, they're my Afro puff. I remember I used to be doing my daughter hair and get a section of hair. Then I'd be done when you leave. Look at that. I think my parts are still intact. Some of them. That's what I want to do. Not have to make any more parts. I, I might just fix some smoked sausage and open a can of baked beans. And there's some meatloaf left from yesterday. If anybody wants some of that, they can eat some of that. My grandson, he don't hardly eat smoked sausage. He don't eat bologna. Um, he'll eat hot dogs, but he don't. I told him, bologna is the same thing as hot dog. A hot dog is a roll up piece of bologna with red skin on it. I said, if you eat a hot dog, you might well eat a bologna. First thing, he do not like eating sandwiches. We never could get that child to eat a sandwich. But at the size he is, you can tell he haven't missed a meal. I was looking at a little boy in church yesterday. I was looking at a little boy in church yesterday, and I asked his mom, I said, how old is he? Because they were talking about him. You know, she had to retwist his dread, get him tightened up because of time to take school picture. I said, how old is he? She said, 5. I said, you tall. My daughter said, told her, said, my son was that tall when he was 2, and she right. Cause you know he's 6'8" now. So when he was like, when we was in church and he was like 9 years old, the pastor used to tell him to do stuff that he was telling the boys that was 15 and 16 years old, and we would tell pastor, you know, he's only 8 or he's only 9 and stuff like that. Pastor said, that all? I said, yeah. So he always been a big guy. That's my Buddha. I like when my grandma was, when my brother was little. I know I had a family member that had remember what they call the jute giants? She had a jute joint. And like there were certain times a day, a certain time of like a Friday or Saturday that those are the younger ones of us, you know, the teenagers could go down there and we could only stay down there a certain amount of time. When it started to get dark, we would have to walk back home because it was walking distance down the road from my grandparents' house. So one time, my little brother, one we call Red, that I spoke about in the beginning of my video, Well, some of my cousins, some of my male cousins will walk, cause my grandparents always tell them, tell the boys, you walk with the girls, make sure the girls stay safe. Well, there was somebody that had an out with one of my cousins, and my cousin that they had an out with grew like my son, my grandson. He was tall, slim, lanky. Well, they stopped, and instead of them hitting the one they had out with, they hit my brother because he was the smallest one long there. But my grandma found out that, and they told my grandma asked them who it was, and they told them my grandma couldn't drive. She would tell my granddad to carry her to so and so house because she was going to do so and so and so. My grandpa would say, because her name was Corinne just like mine. And old folks, they didn't say no name right. He would say, Rena, I ain't carrying you to nobody's house for you to start no fight. She said, well, that's all right, Isaac. I start out walking. And she would start out walking. And he would get in the car. And he said, well, if you're going to go, I'd rather for you not to be walking. And she got it taken care of. But we would go down there, and she had they call a jukebox back in the day, a piccolo. And we would have so much, we would have a little bit, everybody would have a little bit of change so they can play their favorite song or whatever. So on Friday and Saturday, we can go down there. We could go down there for a couple of hours, play music, dance, you know, maybe drink a soda or something. I know she was selling beer, but we weren't old enough to drink no beer. And even if we were, I never drank nor smoked. So, but we would go down there and we would put our favorite song on a piccolo, and we would get out there and we would dance. Cause in the summer we work, back in the day during the summer, you're gonna work in the field, save you up some money. And we all had saved us up some money. And your parent would take you shopping, let you spend your money, buy your school clothes. You felt liberated then. It takes so much for this water to penetrate this hair. Yeah, we had fun. I don't know why I forgot about I supposed to starting at the end and work my way up. Well, I'm gonna be signing off in a few minutes so I can go and get my dinner ready. And then I got to put my sheets on my bed, finish cleaning up my room. Then I'm gonna make dinner. Then I'm gonna play my game. Hopefully, by the help of the Lord, I'm still waiting for my V. Look at my hand. Look, girl, look. My concoction ain't nothing but the truth. I told my husband I got a nephew that both of his sons have eczema, and I was gonna send him some of my oil, but my husband told me, he said, don't do it, because if the baby skin start getting worse, they're gonna say it come from the stuff, the acid they put in the skin. I said it's nothing but oil. So I realized dealing with family sometimes it don't always go the way you plan. Yeah, I gotta wash my hair. What time is it? My grandson working at 4 o'clock today. I know when he get home, I know he gonna be headed to the kitchen. He's getting more hours. I told him the closer it get to Christmas, he gonna get more hours. V, I'm gonna go through my my subscribers, And any that I see is dead weight. I was looking at Nick Nimmons or Daryl Eves or somebody video, and they were saying if you got some subscribers and you haven't seen no comments from them and they're dead weight, well, they use the word dead weight, but I know what they were talking about. You know, he said, go on and if I'm subscribed to somebody and I don't hear from them certain amount of time, delete them. But some people said they'll delete you. They said they're gonna be your subscriber, and then the next thing you know, they done deleted you. But you know what? I don't care. A lot of people got their subscriber count not showing. Because there's a lot of people that say if they go to a channel and their subscribers not showing, they don't subscribe to them. Because I had thought about Mark. I don't know anything about. I had a chubby checkers doing the twist. Thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate you. We just do a little bit of everything in here. We talk about music. We talk about family. We talk about TV shows. We talk about the Lord. You know, because if your channel is locked into doing only one thing, then you're only gonna get one set of people. And they say variety is the spice of life. But you know what I love to do at Christmas time? There are two albums. The Temptation made this Christmas albums. The one with the where they got on the white tuxedo, and then the one where Eddie Kendrick sing his version of Silent Night while I'm cooking. I put those two records on. I listen to one side, then I flip it over and listen to the other side. I do that the whole time I am cooking. And if anybody come think they're gonna put something else on, now I got a Jackson 5 Christmas CD, but I don't listen to CDs back here because I got a console stereo and it don't have the CD. But I mainly listen to that in the car. But I'm gonna go find something for dinner, put my sheets back on my bed. Now watch when I get off, my granddaughter gonna come down. See, I need to have this. See, it's a nice little chat while I'm doing my hair. So it worked out fine. V, he done it. V, look what Mark did. Tell him. Marvin Gaye has 2 or 3 Christmas records, but he doesn't have a Christmas album. But he have I Want to Come Home for Christmas. He have Purple Snowflakes, and I think it's one more. I think it's one more. I know I made me a CD and I put them on it. But when I get to those songs, I put it on repeat. I know one year I left the Marvin Gaye Christmas song on repeat till February.
Yeah, ice cream about no. That's why you don't like them people, man.
That's why. I told you. I ain't gonna hurt him too bad today, B. He don't know that Marvin Gaye is my favorite. And I could talk about him all day, every day. You don't step in it. Marvin Gaye is my favorite. Like I just saying, I could talk about him every day, all day, but I don't. I leave the game so everybody could play. But see, I think I need to split this way. I didn't know Supreme had a Christmas album. I know I got a CD, not a CD, a cassette with different Motown people singing Christmas. I got a CD called Motown Come Home, and there's a group, I think it called Straight Vocals, but they do background. Those boys can sing. Cause it got the album got Shanice Wilson on it, and one of my favorite Temptation songs, Broken Pieces. Oh, well, I think my CD walked. You understand what I'm saying? It walked. I'm gonna fall right out this chair, y'all. Yeah, my CD, my mom can say it took feet and walked. I only had one album, Smokey, Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers on it, that I sold. I think I got $35 for that record. I don't usually pick up those like that because they are hard to move. But a lot of the black artist music now is not moving. What's moving is like the Doors, the Eagles, and all like that. But I showed another Supreme had a Christmas album. I'm done now, V. I am finished. V Superman finished his ice cream. He told me, he said, just about all that ice cream gone. He said, that's why you don't like to buy that big bucket. I do not like to buy the big container ice cream because that will cause you to eat too much. Okay, all done. I'm gonna get my daughter to twist some of these pieces because I can't get them to stay twisted tight. I used to put bobby pins to the root to keep them from coming unravel till they got dry. Then look how long this piece of hair is. I ain't had no idea my hair had already gotten this long in this short of time. Okay. On so he done about ate it all. I told him you don't eat grapes and then turn around and eat ice cream. All I can say is clear the path. No, I don't like buying. That's why I don't like to buy the 2 and 3 liter sodas either. Cause my boo. Now I love to get the not raspberry, the peach tea from Dollar Tree, and I'll buy that and I'll tell them, I said, don't y'all drink this, cause I can't drink the other stuff y'all drink. Look at that, V. My hair is growing nicely. Thank you, Lord. So put this right here like this. Then I can do it any kind of way. Let me put my clip back on. Put my clip. Yeah, but I love the peach tea. Oh, I love it. I love peach tea. Okay, I got a bobby pin. There you go. Now, all done. That's a job. No wonder I cried when I was little. I used to think mom was taking her own sweet time doing my hair, but now I see it's a job. This piece right here is not tight as it's supposed to be. Yeah, he was. I tell my husband that all the time. Marvin Gaye was way ahead of his time because those things he got in his song are prevalent today. You know, trigger happy policeman. But don't get me started on Marvin Gaye. You had to change the subject. Yeah, don't get me started on Marvin Gaye. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. He the man. You know that song he made? You're the man. Got the vote for you. Yeah, you just dialed my number when you mentioned Marvin Gaye. B, I have made a mess down here. I'm gonna let it stay. I ain't messing with it no more. I don't know how I parted it down there, but it's gonna stay like that. Yeah, he was way ahead of his time. Barry Gordon said when Marvin Gaye asked him about making the songs like Mercy, Mercy, and all that, he said he just knew it was going to start some trouble. But then when it was made and he saw, you know, how everybody was receiving the album, he knew that Marvin was really onto something. Because if you watch, I guess you can get documentaries and stuff on YouTube and the story of Paul Williams. I watched that one day. I watched the story of it was somebody else. Um, I think Mary Wells. I'll listen to Mary Wells this morning. Cause sometimes song, you ever had a song that gets stuck in your head? And I told my husband, I said this morning, I said, this Johnny Gill song stuck in my head. He said, what is it? I said, Fair Weather Friend. Right out the blue. Out I don't know where it comes from. I think my oldest son used to love that song. And I used to love Tony Braxton too. But no one, in my book, no one is greater than Marvin Gaye. He will always be my top dog. He will always be the man. Let me spray my hair down with some water. Tell him, V, you start talking about Marvin Gaye. Make sure all of this saturated. Okay, eyes done. His his brother Frankie made an album, not an album, but a record. And Frankie looked so much. Have you ever seen Frankie? He looked so much like Marvin, the same nose and everything. They look just like their daddy. They didn't take nothing of their mama. But they said Marvin Gaye daddy was mean to his mama. And that's what he used to do when he was home, is take up for his mama. I think they said that's what had happened that day when his daddy had shot him. I don't know what I got here, so I mess. But they said his daddy used to beat his mama. I used to like my favorite girl group other than the Supreme was the Marvelettes. I guess because the name had something kind of in it, kind of like Marvin Gaye. You know, Marv. I think I got hold of it right. I don't know what I had down here. But then I got all this water on it. Well, I'm gonna get ready and go so I can make dinner. It's been nice talking to y'all, V. Mark, it's been nice talking to you. But some of those groups, they're gonna never do anything for, you know. If there weren't some that was making whole lots and lots and lots of money, no one is interested. I wish they would make a movie off the DeBarge, you know, because their data was mean too, from what I can understand. I saw Unsung. I love to watch Unsung. So now you got on Unsung is reruns. I left out a whole plug of hair. Yeah, I better find out where this goes. Disco, that's where the happy people go. Disco, who that be? Who sung that? Was that? No, Tavares coming up in my mind, but it was not Tavares. Where's my clip? That was not Tavares. I can't remember who that is. Oh, I don't know. There was no rhyme. There was no rhyme or reason to what they done with music back then. You know. So don't mess with Bill. No, 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 no. Don't mess with Bill. Leave my Billy alone. Get a guy of yours. Yeah, I like Cleveland 6345789. No, that was that Wilson Pick. I don't know how I said that, but it was um something the Marvelette made had a number on it. Can't remember now. Well, that does it. I need to go clean these glasses out. Well, I'm seeing everything through dirty glasses, y'all. Well, guys, I'm gonna get ready to go. Thank you for the chat, Mark Williams. We have to do this again. Um, that's what it is. I see. I knew it. Beechwood 45789. See, I oh, thank you. Yes. I'm had to go while I'm watching, while I'm finished cleaning up my room. Oh, no problem. While I'm cleaning up my room, I had to put that on YouTube. I'm gonna get ready and go because I got to make dinner and I didn't take anything out of the freezer. And I don't know what happened to some of my parts back there, but they there. So I'm gonna get ready to go so I can make dinner. I gotta find my book. I'll write my stuff down in. I found little tablets all over the house. Got some records written in it. Lionel Richie, Styra Jarrell, Barry Manilow, Cameo, Gwen McCrae, Lenny Williams, Roger, Isaac Hayes, Wynton Marsalis, Linda Ronstadt, Dad, Starship, Donny Hathaway, Ray Goodman and Brown. This is old. Ooh, Run DMC. Okay, y'all. Okay, love you. And thanks for the chat, everybody. V, Mark, let me go so I can make my family some dinner. Maybe I'll get me a bowl of ice cream before it's all gone. V on tell Superman he had to eat all the ice cream. I think he should have saved you a bowl. We'll put it in a box and mail and email it to you. All right, so everybody have a good day. Thank you for the chat. Let me write down this time.